Hello, hello, my beautiful, beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. I'm very happy you're here today to share this fun thing that I'm doing. I'm working on fall, and I was working on this. My desk is full of stuff already. I'm already midway in, and I thought, gosh, they might want to see what I'm doing because, see if I can find it. We are doing the Autumn Rush Joey mashup. Wow, is that not stunning? All my favorite colors. Yum. I'm so excited. So this is his board is my inspiration. I've already been cutting things out and working with his fabulous papers. So I thought, well, let's ask him to come along and have some fun with us, right? See what you think. Okay, you may not be into fall, so of course you could do this project in any papers that you like. You don't just have to do, fall. If you don't like fall colors, you're not doing a fall journal, or you're not making any fall cards or scrapbooking. I mean, because you really can use all these techniques on all those things, right? So we want to make sure that you're all covered. Now, before we get going, I do want to share with you, I had started these in my last video. If you're on Instagram or Facebook, you've seen my little reel, but I thought you might want to see them up close. And I created a journal card for each one of these. This one's the Marie Antoinette theme. Okay. And then this one is more of a Victorian theme with all the ladies and the matching journal card. And then this one's your 1940s, 50s, 60s ladies. And so retro. I did kind of 3 different eras, really. And I haven't decided if I'm going to sell them as a set of 3 or individually. So they will be coming to the shop very soon. So I wanted to show those 2 all done, completed. Everybody was asking, hey, what do they look like up close? Here they are. I'll show you. I used all vintage laces. Every one of these is a vintage lace. So, they're there. And then I will say I used the acrylic bubbles here, but I didn't use them on the inside journals. This one, the journal cards, I didn't use an acrylic bubble. I only used it on the outside ones. No one said they wanted them, so we won't be putting them in the shop. And no one seemed to be interested in the watercolor paper, so I won't put those in the shop either. So, okay, I'm going to put things in the shop that I think you guys, that I like, that I use all the time. I try not to put things in the shop I don't like, right? I want to make sure I'm going to use them, I like them, before I put them in our shop. So, or have Jolene put them in. So what we're making today is window fold or door fold folio. So they open in the center and you go like this, and then you have 2 pockets. That's what I'm working on right now. And I just cut them out of Joey's papers, and what I did was, well, I used the whole paper, folded it in thirds, and then cut it down to the height I wanted it once it was folded. I didn't do it first. I actually waited to see what I liked, to cut off all the white. Then when you open it up, I just took another one of the papers and I just cut, because I use all the whole piece, I had to go back and then just cut them as high as I wanted my pockets. Now I think I was pretty consistent in the height of these pockets. I will tell you what they end up being. They're about 3¼ inches high because I wanted a good size heavy duty pocket that I could put cards or, whatever I want to put in there. So this is where I'm at. I was working on this cover here and decorating it up, because to me, I'll show you. So I have this one, and this one, and I love that they have 2 different sides. It lets me either decorate each side individually or leave one side undecorated. And I've already pre-cut all my little pockets. I used them on this is a cream cardstock or ivory. So it's a little bit yellowy. Like, let me see, what do I have on my desk that's white? Do I have anything? Yeah, this is white. Look at the difference. So I don't feel like on the inside I need to do anything. Now, if I wanted, I could stamp, or I could use, I could stamp up here above the pocket, which I think I would do before you put the pockets on, just because if you don't like it, you can figure out how you want to cover it, right? Once you put the pockets on, it's a lot harder to fix it up or zhuzh it up. So like this is really pretty, but I actually think I do want a stencil on that. So now that I'm talking to you, hold on a minute. I hadn't planned on it, but as you know, just a minute, my pieces and my journals always evolve as I go. So how is everyone? How are you guys? Are you all well? Are you enjoying the fall? Hopefully you have fall where you are. California, we don't get fall. No, we do. It's just, it's not like the fall back east where it's cool and maybe a little rainy here and there. We don't get, you know, the changing of the leaves unless you're in a higher altitude where there are a lot of those. I have some leaves here. I think I might use those. That might work. Of course, I've got all kinds of things. So I'm looking at my little stencil envelope here. I don't think I have any fall. Oh, let me see. Christmas, lots of Christmas stencils. I'm just looking to see if I had any like leaves or fall stencils that I forgot about. But you know how it is. You get enough stuff. After a while, you forget what you have. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I mean, even painting stencils work. Nope, I don't see anything other than that one. I think that would work really well. So let me move these three aside. I don't know how many of these we will get done, if we'll only get one done, because I'm decorating them all up. I'm not sure what they're going to go in. I don't know if they're going to go like on a little ring, or if they're going to be like tied in together, or I'm going to leave them individual. I'm not really sure what. Uh-oh, somebody's missing their parts. Yeah, right there. Okay, can't have your parts missing. No. All right, let me find my clear glue mat. I'm going to put that over the color mat. Put these up here. I'm gonna do a little cleaning. I am going to do a little cleanup. I've gotten quite a mess on my desk, which is normal, right? For me anyway. So what's new? Uh-oh. I've lost the top of my glue. That is so bad, because that means that whole bottle has dried out, and I will now, oh no, wait, that has a lid on it. Sorry. Boy, I'm losing my mind today already. It's not a good thing. Okay, so I could do this in multiple colors, but I think maybe I'll just do a little bit of brown. I don't think I want to do, I'm using a Tim Holtz one. This one is, which one's this one? Blossom Layering Stencil by Tim Holtz. I might want to look into some fall stencils. I know, oh wait, I got stamps from Laurette Chandler, and I can use those too, and I may, so. Let's see. Maybe just do a little, that does the whole thing. So let me get a brush. I want a little brush. I want too big a brush. I have a lot of brushes on my desk, so I'm sure I can find something. And I'm just going to use the light distress inks, because if I use a heavier ink, it's going to be really dark, and I don't want it to be too dark. Let me find a piece of scrap paper, junk paper. Yeah, something like this. Okay, because I don't want it to be too obnoxious. I'm going to go over here. Yeah, sometimes when you stencil, you want to take off a little bit of that ink so you don't get a really crazy dark spot that you don't want. And I want it to be lighter at the top. Yeah, like that. Just, I don't know if you can see it. I went up the goodie. Okay, we'll do it here. I kind of want it to be a bit darker on the bottom. Kind of circular motion doesn't rip up your, your stencils too badly. How's your weather where you are? We're in the 90s today. Wow. I feel like it needs a little something at the very top. There we are. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing over here, just lightly. There we are. Oh, pretty, right? Very fall. Well, I feel like we need something here. So we're going to turn it sideways and we're going to get a completely different look. Oh, I love that. Just so pretty. Just a little something, right? Just a little bit of... There we are. Okay, that's lovely. Doesn't look so unfinished. I didn't want to use a two-sided paper because if I did, it was just going to be way too over the top fall, which there's nothing wrong with that. I just wasn't sure that that was what I wanted to do. All right, so this one's pretty good. I have to decide, is there anything else I want to add? Oh, I know. I went and got some bling for the butterfly. I wanted some butterfly bling. Will 3 be too much? Maybe. We'll see. These are my gluey scissors. I clean them all the time, but they are the ones I tend to use with glue. Okay, that's got sticky on it, so we'll see if that's going to stay. If not, I can glue it on. There we go. That added a little bling bling. I feel like that's going to need a little bit more. Oh, my glue's really cold. I haven't been in here in a few days, so I haven't been doing any crafting at all. I've been having to take some downtime, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I don't have to work every minute of every day, or so I'm being told. All right, I feel like it needs some bling over here, but where do I want to put it? I don't know. What else have I got? I've grabbed a bunch of stuff. I don't necessarily, well, depends what I'm going to do with it. Depends on how much I want to overload it, right? So I could do something like that. That might be pretty. I have to find the, oh, there's the right side with all the gold. Okay, I might go ahead and do that. Let's see what we think. You know me. I like over the top, or I'm not happy. Just how I am. Oh my gosh, and I'm using Fabri-Tac. Yikes, and I just did my nails. You know, I never do my nails because I use such caustic things. I usually trash my nails really immediately. Ten to 1, I ruin my nails in 5 minutes and I'm done. But these are my own. I didn't put on any of the false ones, the fake ones. You know, I put on the Impress ones for my birthday, and they came off before I even had my birthday party. So I went with naked nails. I was not a happy camper. I'm looking, sorry guys, hold on a minute. I'm looking for my tweezers. I know they're here, but they get to the bottom and I have to stand up to find them. Even though I could reach them, I can't see them. Yeah, this adds a little bit of zhuzh, sparkle, whatever you want to call it. Let's go like this. And then what we'll do is we'll just keep going with this color on up. And it's just going to be orange up there, which I think is okay. It doesn't have to have 2 or 3 colors on this. There we go. I mean, the light looks like fall outside here, but we don't have the weather that goes with the sunlight. The light's changing. It's coming in from a completely different angle. And this stuff unravels. And of course it's sticking to my fingers because I have... Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I think that one might be done on the outside. I'm going to turn that upside down because I know we're going to be using it today. I'm going to put that up there. Excuse the 50,000. Oh, wrong one. I guess it goes in there. All right. Okay, isn't this the coolest stuff? It's all different colors. It goes to green and burgundy, orange. Just beautiful. Love this stuff. I don't know where I got it. It was a free gift, I think. Or I purchased it. No, I purchased it 2 yards. I don't know where, though, which is a bummer because I would love to go back to that shop and see if I could find it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this on the outside. I think it's done enough. But the inside, I feel like it needs something. You know, I have a bunch of Lorna's pieces. Lorna, what did I do with your stamps? My favorite color is October. Oh, I could have mounted that. I mean, I could put it right there and cover up the flowers. I mean, they're on the front. I don't need them there. Or we just keep it as a... We're definitely going to use that in one of them. Lorna Taylor has a set of these fabulous autumn stamps. Let's see. Lorna, where did I put them? Hopefully I have them where I can grab it real easy. I thought I put them in. Don't mind my head. I don't see the autumn stamp. I had it out. Just a minute. Oh, it's on my desk. It's gotten closer. It would have jumped out and bit me really hard. It would leave bite marks on me. I could just stamp the top right here, maybe. I don't know what I want to put inside, so I'm going to wait on that because I have tons of ephemera on my desk here from the kit and from just everywhere. Different designers. Plus I've got papers and lace. As you can see, lots of laces. Oh, I have these fabulous cards I want to put in the pockets. So yeah, there's plenty to put in the pockets. I just have to decide, what do I want there? Or do I want to do something completely different from that? Let me see. I think I pulled out some pieces that I wanted to use, but I'm not finding them. You know what? I need a, excuse the word, I need something beside me to pop these pieces into so that when I'm working with them, they're not taking up my whole desk space. I'm looking to see what I have on here. Oh, a pumpkin would be pretty right there, wouldn't it? Or even that daisy. I mean, sunflower. I know my flowers. I don't know why I said daisy. Ooh, what does this say? Oh, that might be fabulous right there, wouldn't it? Plus, I've got a lot of... I'm definitely going to have to get something beside me so I'm not knocking all this on the floor. I don't know where those pieces went that I pulled out. Pulled out a bunch of stuff to use, but I'm not seeing it. Better shove it in here. No. Okay, well. Well, all right. Let me grab. These are Falling Leaves Clear Stamp Set, Creative Expressions. You can buy them at scrapbook.com and a whole lot of other places. So, there we go. I think I like this. Fall is proof that change can be beautiful. My favorite color is October. I could put it right there If I mess up, I can always cover it up. I have autumn, crisp mornings, falling leaves, pumpkin spice, sweater weather. I don't like this one. I have used these, so this is not my first time. All right, now normally I do not use anymore. I used to always use the Distress inks to stamp with, but I've now got hooked on the VersaFine. The only problem with this, if it has any kind of a shiny surface, it will take overnight to dry. So, or at least that's been my finding, and I saw that Gail Augustinelli had the same issue on when she was using them on her channel. So I'm pretty sure it's a thing, right? It's a nice thick. The one thing I love about this VersaFine is that it is for fine details, which fit Lorna's stamps perfectly because Lorna has a lot of beautiful fine details on each of her rubber stamps. Okay. Okay, guys, fingers crossed. I probably should be using something else. Hopefully it's not crooked. It looks straight, but lately my eye and reality are not the same. Oh, that came out perfect, you guys. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Love it. Happy, happy, happy. Okay. Put that off to the side. That's perfect. We'll save that to go in a pocket or something later. Or not this journal, maybe a different one. I mean, not this page. I know I can make more and I will. All right. I am loving the inside. I feel like it does need something here. I would say maybe a pumpkin. We saw a pumpkin, didn't we? I only have the one, though. I'll have to cut it out. And then once I do, I'll have to... I don't think... Did he have pumpkins? Joey, do you have pumpkins? Not really. You have a cat with a pumpkin. Actually, the kitty cat with a pumpkin would be cute. And I think I have a small one in here because I cut up the page, the sample page, this front page. See, I cut him off, so he's perfect. I can either fussy cut him or use him in a small way. Wait, oh, I pulled him out already. Oh, he would be darling right there. It's like, how do I want to cut him, though? Because he's already at an angle, so I can't really, I don't want to take off his tail. I guess he could be at an angle. That would be all right. And then I could round the corners where I can. Let me get this side over here so it's straight. There we go. If I cut up, I got an idea. Sort of like a flag cut. There. That's kind of an unusual, but I like that. That's really cute. Okay. He needs something behind him. I've got scraps everywhere. So, like, he needs, like, a little piece of something. Well, that might work, actually. Just for a separation somewhere on there. Yeah. Let's do a little bit of this. I need to get some ink on this. No, I don't want Distress Oxide. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, what's new and exciting with you? I don't have anything exciting right now. We are filming this on Sunday for the week, and I don't know if it'll go up tonight or tomorrow night. But the cool part is this Friday we're getting the shower installed that we have ordered. It has taken 6 or 8 weeks to get all the parts here, all the plumbing pieces, all the fixtures. Hopefully for a one-day install. As much as I want it to be a one-day install, I doubt they'll do it in one day, but I could be wrong. I guess it depends on the team we get, right? These guys supposedly are really into getting it done in one day. They love the idea. They don't want to come back. They're scheduled for the next week. They're doing it on a Friday, which we did not want done, but they said they guaranteed in writing that they will be back on the next day if they have not finished it. So we'll see. I think I'm being really picky today. But I love fall. I mean, I'll sit and play with this all day when I turn off the camera, which is my usual MO. When I turn it off, if I haven't finished my project, now my new rule is I keep going till it's done. I do not stop until I have finished my project. Ow. Sorry, this thing is bendy. It was poking me. So if I go like that across the top of that one, and I go that on the bottom, that'll be really cute. All right, let's try it. So what I'll do is I will go across the top first. Oh, come on now. I don't know if I've used this glue today. I don't think I have. Maybe I did. It's just being temperamental. All right, let's see if we can get it on here. Let me get some glue. Sorry, guys. Concentrating. Okay. I get to working and I forget, you know, because I've been working on projects in here by myself lately, so I haven't been doing any videos, and I really haven't been working here, honestly. But when I have been, well, when I finished those 3 lace pieces, I did that by myself. I didn't have anybody else in here, so I wasn't doing any videos or chatting with my hubby or anybody or my daughter. I just work by myself. Sometimes I'll chat with my daughter on the phone, and while we're chatting or brainstorming or figuring out what products we want in the shop, I will craft while I'm talking to her, because it does, you know, get the creative flow going. There, that's fun. Wish I had. I know I have bought fall words probably from my daughter. I'm gonna have to look for her, through her stuff. I have fall words. I know I've like garden, like grass and stuff like that, but I don't remember. I'll have to ask her. Do we have fall words, Joey? Oh yeah, I think I see some. I see some. No, those aren't fall. Darn it. I gotta ask her if we have fall words. We probably do. I have so many words by her. I have so many hanging strips. It's crazy. I have garden ones, like botany and garden and seasons and stuff like that, but I don't see a fall set. I mean, of course I have a lot on brown paper. I like the word serenity, but I don't know. I've got words up here, so I guess I don't want one there. All right, let's do a couple of these little goodies, and then we'll call this one a day. They're done. I like to use uneven numbers. 3 and 5 is what I use on all of my work. I have been for the last 5 years. So I've also been putting pearls down the side of everything and the bottom and all over for the last 5 years. So, you know, it's my trademark. I see many of you are starting to do that on your work. So I guess I'm inspiring you, which is good, I guess. Okay. Okay, the little kitty's cute. So now we just need to make some things to go in there. But for right now, we're going to stop here. What I do plan to do, I'm going to grab, oh my gosh, more stuff on my desk. Oh gosh. I plan to do some fall. I've got medallions. No. What did I do with all my fall pieces? I just had them out. Oh, they're right in the front. Ding-a-ling. There we go. There we go. Okay, those are all my obvious. Oh no, I have more. Oh my gosh, I have so much more. Well, we'll start. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are these? Oh, Christmas. No fall ones in there. Okay. These, let's see. This one kind of belongs in with the fall stuff. Oh, someone else sent me these to me. Claudia. Oh, thank you, Claudia. I love these. You must have sent them with, oh, yes. She sent them with my fall flowers. I bought a ton from her. Oh, my goodness. Okay, guys, where did I put my fall flowers? Oh, Claudia. I've got to go hunting in my drawers. That sounds bad, but... Yeah, I think these are some of my fall. I asked her to do, yes. All right, so I got those to use too. But I was thinking I want to make a, what do you call it? Here we go. Belly band. To go around it to close it. And I want to use something in the middle because they're not going to be long enough. I want to find the one that goes with it because I cut these all off of each one. Where is it? There's only 4 pages, I think. That's not it. That's not it. And that's not it. Wait, how many pages do I have? What did I do with those? I definitely got to get my basket next to me because I just don't have room on my desk for everything. Guys, what did I do with the pieces I'm working on? Oh, maybe I put them behind me. No, I didn't. Hold on a minute. Hold, please. Talk amongst yourselves. I will return. Be right back. Okay. When I say I need a basket next to me, I mean I need one of these. Because what happens is I get too many things next to me. And then I start getting confused and lost. And it's so much easier. I'm just going to pop this in here for a minute real quick. So you can see my organization. This will be good, right? Because then you could see kind of how I normally do it. I wasn't planning on turning on a video, so it's not so paramount. But see what happens? Okay, see. So, yeah, there they are. That's what I was looking for. So this allows me to, right next to me on the floor, I can look down, look inside, see what I want to work with, and then I'm not overwhelmed, and it's easy to just pick through while I'm working. Because someone asked me, how do you keep all your stuff straight? Well, not easy, honestly. These are all papers I'm working with right here. These are all things I want to cover and make stuff with. This is the kit we're working with, so we're going to put that in the front. There. Now I have, and then I can grab these guys. Ooh, that goes to another, where did that go? Yeah, Elements of Wonder. These are Happiness and Crafting. I'm using a bunch of different kits, but mainly Joey, right? I'm not on Joey's design team, so I'm just, you know, playing with his kit along with a bunch of other stuff. So, okay, now this will go on the floor next to me. I look down and grab what I want or need, and I'm not overwhelmed. So there's 1, 2, 3. No, there are 4. I guess I'm just not recognizing the piece they go with. What? Where is that flower? Is it this one? Yes, that's, see, I had to look at it. I want the one that goes with it because I've got one for each. I mean, I could mix and match. I could. But I'm feeling matchy-matchy today, so I hope that's okay. I know a lot of you are not matchy-matchy. But I like to work, but these were printed on different papers and at different times, so they have a different colorway. I want to get rid of the edge that you can see from cutting it, so I'm doing that. Let me check my time. Sorry about my words, you guys. That's part of been my problem. I haven't really been able to communicate very well. When I have too many migraines, it messes with my ability to speak. So that's one of the reasons I have not done any videos. See, so this is kind of what I want to do. So I'm wondering if I want to flip it over this way. Now it's a bit tight. It doesn't want to close all the way. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to fold this out just a little bit further so there's a little room to open and close it. There we are. Okay, see what I did? I made it give it a little room. I'm trying to figure out which piece I want there. That's too busy and that's too blah. But depending upon what we put, oh, but see, that's upside down. Whoops. So you see what I go through. It's why sometimes I don't want to do videos because I'm not quick at it. I mean, I'm really not. It takes me time to make things. Okay, I have beautiful leaves. I have sparkly leaves. I have really sparklies. More leaves and more leaves. So I have all different kinds of things I can do. Or I could use my beautiful flowers from Claudia. Oh, and then I have Char's Crafty Shop also. So I have hers, but I'm not going to use Char's today. I'm just going to use Claudia. See, so what I want to do is do something like that. Isn't that pretty? I want to do, oh, yeah, I don't like the blue. There's blue in that. I don't want that in that. Let me see. Oh, I like it. I just want it on here. Sorry, I should be more specific. I don't want to hurt Claudia's feelings. Oh, I like that. I want to bring the green in a little. Let's see. Do I have any other? What else have I got? Which would look good there? Well, if I want to use a smaller leaf, where'd it go? Like this one. Then what I would do is I would use one of these behind it. What do I have? I want a certain size. I just don't know if I have the middle size cut out in the sparkles, but boy, I'm going to find my stuff and cut myself some more. I want this in the sparkly, but I don't have the size I want. Well, I could use that size. I was hoping for I wanted this size, but maybe the size would be too small. Yeah, let's use the big one. What the heck? I'm going to cut some more when I get done here. I'm going to grab my brown sparkly paper. Hopefully I have more. And cut some more out. Because I'm doing fall, so I think it's worth it. The other option is to use a leaf or something a little more simple and then put the flower in front of it. I could do that. Let me see. I'm really being extra today, aren't I? Okay, let's see. Oh, I got a pumpkin. Yummy. Oh, that's pretty. Do you guys like that? I do. Let's see what it'd be like with an orange pumpkin on it. I mean, a silver or copper pumpkin. They all look good. I got the gold one too. What other pumpkin do I have? Oh, I don't know who I got these from, but boy, do I love them. Honestly, I have no idea. I think this was my favorite right here. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Or, I know. Not too sparkly, but Oh, this is Marilyn's Mercantile. That's who did these. I'll have to go see if she still makes these. I don't know that she does. All right, let's see if we got a pretty leaf. Marilyn's Mercantile. That's who does these cutouts. It's not sparkly, but I like it. I think I'm hooked on the sparkle or the bling, you know what I'm saying? I have lots of options. Yeah, Marilyn's Mercantile on Etsy. I don't know if she still has a shop. I haven't bought these. I bought these years ago, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, I don't think these leaves are big enough. They're kind of dinky. Any of them work. They all work. They all look lovely. There's nothing that doesn't look good. So, I mean, I have plenty of choices, obviously. I don't know if the gold would look good. You've probably all told me your favorite and I didn't hear you. I apologize, but I don't have my sound up. And unfortunately, I would already be done. So, but I do love all of these cutouts. I use them in fall. The flowers too. What could I... Oh, I know. I know. Oh, excuse me. Excuse my hand. I apologize. Being rude here, but I have to. Everything can't sit in front of me as much as I would love it to. Just plain old water. I actually, oh, it does say water in it. I had to do that because I have other bottles now on my desk and I don't want to get confused. So if something's dried out, get a little water, mix it up. Yes. Just get a little bit of, because my Inca Gold got dried out and I saw someone else do this and I went, oh, brilliant. I was thinking I was going to have to throw it away. I haven't had it that long. I've hardly ever used it, but boy. I know most of this will be covered up, but since I don't really know exactly what's going to be covered up, hopefully you're seeing this and not just my head. I know you might be seeing the top of my head today. My head's in a headband, but it's not horrible, but it's not fabulous either. All right. I don't want to get gold on every single thing. I don't mind a little gold, but, you know, just let's do that. Okay. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay. Up. Let's go with whatever it does naturally. And then we're going to put the leaf on there first. Let's try some glue. You know what? Let's do a glue that I can move around because I have a feeling if I don't, I'm just going to put it on there. I'm going to put it at an angle. I like to say, I'm thinking headband, but it's really not a headband. It's a belly band, what they call a belly band, which would go about belly height in a book, meaning the center headband. Now, because I have used the Inca Gold and other things, I am going to use this because it may not want to stick otherwise. Does that make sense to you? I hope it does. always ask you, right? Does it make sense? Because if it's something I say really, really doesn't make sense, let me know in the comments and I'll fix it if I can, or make it clear for you. Okay, we're going to let that dry, but I am going to make sure it fits before it dries. I'm going to have to do some gluing, I think. Oh, yeah, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Here, I'll hold it up. See the gold? Just a little bit, not overly. It's perfect. Perfect. Love it. Okay, very happy. When I say perfect, I mean it's perfect to me, what I wanted to happen. There's a little room. It's a little roomy, which is good because I want to fill this, right? So, all right, now, let me see how much time I have left. Did I use the whole time for that? Yeah, I pretty much did. I got about 15 minutes left, but maybe we can figure out what to do. This is a good one. I want a couple on here. I think I want to decide if I want to ink this again, which I think I do. Let's go ahead. Now, I could use like green or orange, or let me see if I have any of those colors. I don't know. I don't think I do. I have. I wonder if this corduroy, I wonder what color it would be. Okay, so I do have like some other colors. I've got green, but there's not a lot of green in this. Not this one. This one has a tiny, no green in that. Little bit of green in this one. So if I have some sort of avocado green, I could do that on the inside, and I may. But let's see. I have it. This is, what color is this? Brushed corduroy. Let's see. Where'd my paper go? I don't know. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. I'm going to start at the top this time, which I didn't do last time. Oh, that's upside down. Let me go this way. Okay. You can tell these are my printer papers. I test print. And you know, every time I change an ink cartridge, which is a lot, I go through these test prints, and the back side's white. So it's like, oh, I could still use them. Sometimes I test print on both sides. And sometimes I save a few just for this, you know. Well, that's pretty. It's a little bit lighter. I think it's fine. Well, that's a good color. It's got a little bit of yellow in it, which I think fits these papers for sure. It's definitely not vintage photo brown. It's got a little bit of yellow in it. Corduroy, well, there's different colors of corduroy. I actually have some beige, tan, taupe, whatever you want to, no, beige or tan, taupe corduroy. I think I made pants or a jacket out of them one time when I was in my, doing my professional seamstress work and making clothes and things and selling them. Oh, look at that. Pretty. I like that. I really do. I don't know how high I want to go on this, so I'll just do a little bit, and if I need to go, I'll hold up the pockets in a second. Oh, lovely. Okay. Sorry it took me so long to get going, but I don't do enough videos. I need to try to do more so that you guys are getting regular content. I'm really trying, but my health has not been being cooperative lately. So I apologize that I haven't been able to make you more videos. 2 weeks so far is about all I've been able to get out. I'm shooting for my 3 this week. We will see. Now, one thing I did want to do, which I forgot, I want to do the bottom corners, and I'll show you why in a minute. There is a method to my madness, and my videos are pretty much all, unless I say tutorial, they are all my process and craft with me. In other words, craft along and see what I'm doing and Yeah, I'm going to go like that. But see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to round these corners like this one. I don't know if you noticed, but these corners are all rounded. And then these have kind of a little scallop on them. So they help if I did it right side up, right? See, I rounded the corner. So I'm going to do that on here too. But let's put these on because you didn't get to see me do that last time. Now it's any big deal. But you're going to decide how high up do you want this. And you're going to put the top one on first, not the bottom. I will show you a little trick. Now, if you don't want to only have, like, you can only use a journal card or a tag that's just 3.5 inches or 3 inches tall. If you don't glue the bottom on the very first pocket, you'll see what happens. I think I want it to be, I'm going to check to make sure I can close both. I'm going to try to get them on there evenly, but I'm getting a weird little shadow, so I can't really tell. Okay, now I left that bottom open, you'll notice. Now I'm going to do this one. But I am going to close the bottom on this one, meaning I'm going to glue across the bottom, right? And then I'm going to put that on down at the very bottom, or as close to the very bottom. I'm going to line the two pockets up because I did cut them together and I did punch them together. So now we've got some tall pockets here. That does cover up, so we're good there. The only thing is I noticed I have a hard line up here, which I do not care for. So I'm going to put a little bit of, and soften that up there. There we go. Okay, there we are. So there's your pockets. Now, the reason I was saying that is because, let me grab it, see if I can find a tall tag somewhere. If you want to use a taller tag, then just say a 3-inch tag, or you want to use a really tall tag. Here's a tag. This is not fall, but you can see it goes all the way down to here. It allows you to use a taller tag. This one will be a shorter tag. So if you want a taller tag, you just glue the first one down on the sides. Don't glue the bottom. Then put this one on top of it. So you have a shorter and then you have the longer. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay, that's clear as mud. So then we're going to take our quarter rounder, or you can use a glass and round your corners, or a bottle, or whatever works for you. And I'm going to do the 4 corners. You can decide if you would like to ink all your pieces, or maybe you don't want them inked. Totally up to you. Now, I don't like these 4 hard corners. I can just round them again, or I can use a pretty punch. Now, Rachel at Roxy Creations calls this her bot punch because it reminds her of a bottom, which is cute, like this curve of a bottom. And yep, that's what it makes. The curve of a bottom is what it looks like. That's what it reminds me of, but it's a scallop or whatever you want to call it. Reverse. Now I am going to take my ink and I'm going to ink, and then we're going to be done. We're going to wrap this up. I hope I didn't take too long, guys. I hope not. So, oh, I forgot to tell you. So you're going to want to know, most of you are going to want to know how big this ends up being. Now, this one is 5 1/4. It will fit in a journal, but right on the very cusp, or glue on a page. And this is 7 1/2. So 7 1/2 by 5 1/4. It will fit on a page, I believe. I will get one to show you because a lot of you have said you really like seeing it on the page. It shows you how it's going to look. It helps you decide if that is something you want for one of your journals. Okay, so I get that. Totally get it. Let me show you. If you wanted to glue this down, you could. It just barely fits. I would move your windows in, or maybe cut a little bit off of the edge of the page, then make your gate doors, your gates, or your doors, or your windows, or whatever you want to call them. So that does, but if it were on the back page, definitely you don't have to cut it down of your book. So it just depends what it's going to go on, but you might want to make it, because this with all the white cut off is it's 10 1/2. So you might want to cut it to 10. Then when you fold in your doors, it's smaller, and it should actually fit on a page much better. I think I'd cut it to 10. or 9 3/4 to make it a little more narrow. You can leave it as tall as you want, but or you can make them small. You can make them tiny. You can use your scraps. I mean, I use the whole page because I'm using Joey's kit, and I wanted to show you how beautiful his mashup pages do, right? So now this one is ready to decorate. In my next video, I'll show you what I've made and what I ended up doing with them. I probably am going to do, the winner is, I haven't done the drawing yet. I'll have my husband do the drawing and we'll video it for our winner for the birthday giveaway. And I've got all the names written down and ready to be drawn. I do it old school. I don't like that computer thing. I don't feel like sometimes those computer things are done very well. I feel like it goes through like a couple of names and just grabs like the first 5 names or something. But that's just, you know, I know it seems like the fairest way to do it, but I'd rather just write all the names down and put them in a bowl. Oh, see, that came out real pretty, don't you think? I'm real happy with it. I just realized I haven't done the outside. And it's fall. I really don't want any white showing from the cut, from like trimming the edges, or, yeah, I want to make sure that's all. Oh, look at that. It's pretty. I'm real happy with it. Yeah, very fall. I'm enjoying, it's just nice, and it makes me feel cooler even though it's 95 out right now. Crazy hot, right? All right. Let me clean this up. You should see this mess. I don't want to clean it up because I'm still working away. There we are. Aha. There you go. So that's what I'm working on with Joey's mashup. Joey, this is a beautiful kit. I love, love, love it. I'm having a fabulous time working with it. Thank you. It is a freebie, and it's in his Ko-fi shop, K-O-F-I. And it is his Autumn Rust. And I believe it's his September mashup. So this is what it is. And again, it's in his Ko-fi shop. If I can, I'll get a link, but I don't know if I have one. So, but you just go there and you look at Joey Card Maker, and it should just pop up for you. So, well, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a marvelous week and a fabulous Monday or Sunday or whenever you see this. And I'll see you all very soon, you guys. I love you. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.